Welcome to first BSc online objective classes. Now we discuss the problems in waves chapter. So the given problem is a car traveling at a speed of a towards a high wall. The driver sounds a horn of frequency m. If v is the velocity of sound in air, the frequency of reflected sound heard by the driver is. So let me consider it is a high wall. A car is coming with a velocity Vs or observer V0 equal to A, and the sound which is incident on the high wall, it will act as a source. Velocity of the source also A, and velocity of the sound will be taken from source to observer. And after that, the apparent frequency M prime equal to V minus V0 by V minus Vs into N. From sign convention rule, rules, from the given data, V0 is negative and Vs is positive. Then apparent frequency M prime equal to V plus V0 by V minus Vs into N. But in the given data, velocity of the source and observer is given as A, then apparent frequency M prime equal to V plus A by V minus A into N. So first option is correct. Next problem is a uniform rope of mass 0.1 kg and length 2.5 meters hangs from the ceiling. The speed of the transverse wave in the rope at upper end at the point 0.5 meters distance from the lower end will be dashed. The length of the rope L equal to 2.5 meters is suspended in a vertical plane with the help of ceiling. Length of the rope is given by 2.5 meters and mass of the rope is 0.1 kg. Then it is taken as the upper end or it is taken as top position. It is taken as a lower end or bottom position. At the bottom position, the tension is 0. At the top position or upper end of the rope, the tension is maximum. The velocity of the transverse wave is V equal to T by mu. Here T is the tension due to the mass of the rope M. Then T equal to mg, and the linear density Q equal to mass by length. Then velocity of the transverse wave at the bottom point Vb equal 0 because at the lower point and bottom point tension T equal 0. At the top point velocity of the transverse wave Vt equal to root over mg by linear density means mass by length. Mm gets cancelled. At the top position or top end of the rope, velocity of the transverse wave is root gl, g value 10, and the length of the rope is given by 2.5. The velocity at the upper end or top end is root 25, is equal to 5 meters per second. Next, the speed of the wave at a point 0.5 meters distance from the lower end. Now you take it is a point is at a distance x from the lower end. The x value is given by 0.5 meters. At this point, at a point x from lower end of your rope is V equal to root gx. Then g value 10 meters per second square, x value 0.5 meters, then it is equal to root 5. Root 5 value 2.24. Velocity at the top position or upper end of the rope is 5 meters per second. At a distance x from the lower end is 2.24 meters. Hence, first option is correct. Next problem is the equation of a wave on a string of linear density 0.04 kg per meter is given by x equals 0.02 meter sine 2 pi into 1 by 0.04 second minus x by 0.5 meters. The tension in the string is dash. The tension of the string means velocity of the wave v equal to root over t by mu. From the given data, linear density mu equal to 0.04 kg per meter 4 into 10 power minus 2 kg per meter. The given wave equation is x equal 0.02 sine of 2 pi by 0.04 seconds minus 2 pi by 0.5 into x. So the given equation is compared with the standard form of progressive wave equation. Y x equal to a sine k omega t minus kx. The ratio of omega by k gives the velocity of the wave. Then v equal to omega by k. Omega value 2 pi by 0.04 by k value 2 pi by 0.5. It is equal to 0.05 by 0.04, 50 by 4 meters per second. From the velocity of the transverse wave equation, tension T equal to v square mu. V square is 25 by 2 whole square into linear density 4 into 10 power minus 2. 25 square means 625 by 4 into 4 into 10 power minus 2. 4 gets cancelled. Then tension T equal to 6.25 newtons. Option 1 is correct. Next problem is linear density of a string is given by 1.3 into 10 power minus 4 kg per meter. And wave equation is y equal to 0.21 sin x plus 30t. Find the tension in a string where x is in meters and t is in seconds. So the linear density mu equal to 1.3 into 10 power minus 4 kg per meter. Given wave equation is y equal 0.21 sin of x plus 30. So the given wave equation is compared with the standard form of progressive wave equation. Then y equal to a sin kx plus omega t. The ratio of omega by k gives velocity of the wave. Then v equal to omega by k. 30 by 1 equal to 30 meters per second. The velocity of a transverse wave is equal to root of t by mu. From this equation, tension T equal to v square mu. Then T equal to 30 square into 1.3 into 10 power minus 4 900 into 1.3 into 10 power minus 4, then t equal to 9 into 1.3 into 10 power minus 2, 11.7 into 10 power minus 2, then t equal to 1.17 into 10 power minus 1 Newton. So second option is correct. Next problem is intensity ratio of two waves are 9:1. The ratio of their maximum and minimum intensities. In superposition of waves, the ratio of maximum and minimum intensities is I maxima by I mini equal to A1 plus A2 whole square by A1 minus A2 whole square. Maximum amplitude means sum of the amplitudes. Minimum amplitude means difference of the amplitudes gives the minimum intensity. Sum of the amplitudes gives the maximum intensity. And it is written as A1 plus A2 by A1 minus A2 whole square. But we know that intensity means square of the amplitude. Then A is directly proportional to root of the intensity. Then the ratio of maximum to minimum intensity in terms of intensity is taken as root I1 plus root I2 by root I1 minus root I2 whole square. From the given data, the ratio of intensities is given by I1 equal to 9 units, I2 equal to 1 unit. Substitute this values in this equation. I maxima by I minima equal to root I1 means root 9 plus root 1 by root 9 minus root 1 whole square. 3 plus 1 by 3 minus 1 whole square. Then it is equal to 4 by 2 whole square. It is 2 by 1 whole square. The ratio of maximum to minimum intensity I maxima by I minima is equal to 4:1. So option 3 is correct. Next problem is in a statistic is mathematic according to the equation y equal to 5 sin pi x by 2 cos 4 pi t, where y and a are in centimeters and t is in seconds. The distance between the two consecutive nodes on the string is. So the given wave equation represents the equation of stationary wave. Then y equal to 5 sin pi x by 2 into cos 4 pi t. So the given stationary wave equation is compared with the standard stationary wave equation. Y equal to 2a sin kx cos omega t. In the comparison, propagation constant value k equal to pi by 2 and omega equal to 4 pi. The equation of propagation constant k equal to 2 pi by lambda equal to pi by 2. Pi gets cancelled. Then lambda equal to 4 centimeters. Now, if the given question is the distance between two consecutive nodes on the string in the stationary wave pattern, the distance between successive nodes or successive antinodes is equal to the lambda by 2 is equal to lambda by 2. Then wavelength you got 4 centimeters. Then 4 by 2 equal to 2 centimeters is the distance between the consecutive nodes or consecutive antinodes. First option is correct. Next problem is if the fundamental frequency for a COP means closed organ pipe. COP means closed organ pipe. If the fundamental frequency for a closed organ pipe is N, the next three overtones will have the ratio. So in the formation of standing waves or stationary waves in a closed pipe, the ratio of harmonics is mu1 is to mu2 is to mu3 is to mu4 and so on equal to 1 is to 3 is to 5 is to 7 is to 9 is to 11 and so on. In standing wave pattern of closed pipe, only odd harmonics are present, and the fundamental frequency of closed pipe mu equal to v by 4l, where l is the length of the closed pipe, v is the velocity of sound, mu is the fundamental frequency of first harmonic. Here, the next three overtones will be the ratio. Here, first one represents the fundamental frequency, and second one, second harmonic 3, third harmonic 5, fourth harmonic 7, like this and so on going. Here, second harmonic is taken as first overtone, third harmonic is taken as second overtone, fourth harmonic is taken as third overtone. Then the next three overtones ratio is mu2 is to mu3 is to mu4 is equal to 3 is to 5 is to 7. The fourth option is correct. Next problem is in a closed organ pipe at a temperature 10 degrees centigrade, the number of beats are 5 beats per second. If the temperature is made to 20 degrees centigrade, the number of beats will be means the frequency of a string vibrating string is directly proportional to the temperature, it depends upon the temperature. Means if the temperature increases, frequency increases, the beat frequency also increases. Otherwise, the beat frequency remains constant. Thus we conclude if at a temperature 10 degrees centigrade, the beat frequency is delta N1 equal to 5 beats per second, and temperature increases to 20 degrees centigrade. In that case, the beat frequency is taken delta N2. This delta N2 value greater than or equal to delta N1 means beat frequency is either increases or it is equal to the initial beat frequency means equal to 5 beats or more than 5 beats. Both are correct options. Hence, we take fourth option is right option. Next problem is if the velocity of sound in air is 330 meters per second, the fundamental frequency of the organ pipe at both ends of length is 0.3 meters will be. So the velocity of sound in air is given by v equal to 330 meters per second. The fundamental frequency of a organ pipe open at both ends. A organ pipe which is open at both ends, it is called open pipe. In open pipe, the fundamental frequency is also called first harmonic. Mu equal to v by 2n. From the given data, v equal to 330 meters per second by 2 into length of the organ pipe is given by 0.3 meters. Then it is equal to 550 Hz. Option 2 is correct. Next problem. A hollow metallic tube of length L, capital L, and closed at one end produces resonance with a tuning fork of frequency L. The entire tube is then heated carefully so that at equilibrium temperature its length changes by L. If the change in velocity V of the sound is small v, the resonance will now be produced by tuning fork of frequency. The fundamental frequency of a closed organ pipe is fundamental frequency of a closed pipe is mu equal to V by 4 capital L, where capital L is the length of the closed pipe before increasing the temperature and V is the velocity of sound. Now, from the given data, the entire tube is then heated carefully so that at equilibrium temperature, heated means temperature increases. Temperature increases means velocity of sound also increases. From the Newton's Laplace equation, V equal to root over gamma RT by M. From this equation, V is directly proportional to root T. If temperature increases means velocity of sound increases. Due to increasing temperature at equilibrium temperature, the net velocity of sound capital V plus small v, and due to change in temperature, the length of the pipe also increases. The length of the pipe is directly proportional to temperature. Then net length of a closed pipe at a given rise in temperature is capital plus small l. At a given temperature, the harmonic frequency or fundamental frequency of a closed pipe V equal to net velocity by net velocity of sound by 4 into net length at a rise in temperature. Then mu prime equal to net velocity of sound capital V plus small v by 4 into capital plus small l. It is the fundamental harmonic or first harmonic of a closed pipe at a rise in equilibrium temperature. So first option is correct. Next problem is a wave is represented by the equation y equal to a sin kx minus omega t. We superpose with another wave to form a stationary wave such that at a point O, load is formed. At a point x equal to 0, load is formed means the reflected wave undergoes reflection at free end. The incident wave y equal to a sin kx minus omega t is the incident wave. At x equal to 0, load is formed means the incident wave phase change by delta pi equal to 0 degrees. Then the equation of reflected wave is y of r equal to a sin kx plus omega t, because the reflected traveling along negative x-axis, incident wave traveling along positive x-axis. Here, at x equals 0, node is formed means the incident wave undergoes reflection at free end. In that case, option 4 is the right option for the reflected wave. Next problem. If the tension and diameter of the sonometer wire of fundamental frequency is N is doubled and density is halved, then its fundamental frequency becomes. The frequency of a sonometer wire, magnetic sonometer wire, mu equal to 1 by 2L into root over P by mu. So it is taken as 1 by 2L into root of P by area into density. So it is taken as 1 by 2L into root of P by pi r square rho. If L is the fundamental frequency means we take mu instead of mu you take N. From this equation you write N is inversely proportional to L, N is directly proportional to T, N is inversely proportional to radius, N is directly proportional to 1 by root of density. From the given problem, if the tensional diameter of a sonometer wire of a fundamental frequency are doubled, if tension becomes doubled, T1, T2 equal to 2T1 and diameter double means D2 equal to 2D1 and density becomes half, rho 2 equal to rho 1 by 2. From this equation we write N is directly proportional to root over T by rho D square, where D is the diameter of the wire. From this equation we write N1 by N2 equal to root of T1 by T2 into rho 2 by rho 1 into D2 by D1. Substitute the given values here. N1 by N2 equal to root over T1 by T2 means T1 same, T2 becomes 2T1. Rho 2, rho 1 by 2 rho 1 into D2 means 2D1 by D1. After cancellation, N1 equal to N2 means frequency remains constant, means frequency does not change. Option 3 is correct, means N1 equal to N2 equal to N. Next problem. An open organ pipe of length 33 centimeters vibrates with a frequency of 1000 Hz. The velocity of sound is 330 meters per second. Then its frequency is. An open organ pipe means the fundamental frequency of an open organ pipe mu equal to V by 2L, where L is the length of the pipe, V is the velocity of sound. Here mu equal to velocity of sound is given by 330 meters per second, divided by length is given by 33 centimeters, means 33 into 10 power minus 2 into 2. So, after calculation, the fundamental frequency we got 500 Hz. But the given frequency in the data Is mu prime equal to 1000 Hz? It is taken as 3 into 500 Hz. Then mu prime equal to mu. Means the given frequency in that appears the second harmonic or first overtone of a open pipe. So option B is correct. The given frequency 1000 Hz is double the fundamental frequency of the open pipe. Then second harmonic is taken as the first overtone, hence the second option is correct. Next problem is fundamental frequency of the solar wave wire is F. If the length, tension and diameter of the wire are tripled, the new fundamental frequency equal to dash. The frequency of the vibrating solar wave wire n equal to 1 by 2 L root over T by mu, 1 by 2 L root over T by pi r square rho, n equal to 1 by 2 L into root over T by pi d square by 4 into rho, where d is the diameter. In the given data, if the length, tension, diameter of the wire are tripled, means L2 equal to 3L1, tension T2 equal to 3T1, and diameter also tripled means D2 equal to 3D1. From this equation we write n is directly proportional to root over T by rho into D square. From this equation we write n1 by n2 equal to root over T1 by T2 into rho 2 by rho 1 into D2 by D1. Substitute the given data here. n1 means n by n2 equal to T1 means T1 by T2 means 3T1 into rho 2. From the given data, here length will be changed, tension will be changed, density is changed, but diameter is changed, density equal to constant. Density equal to constant. So from this equation we write n is inversely proportional to 1 by n into root over T by D square. From this equation we write n1 by n2 equal to n2 by n1 into root over T1 by T2 into D2 by D1. Then n1 by n2 means n1 means n by n2 equal to n2 means 3l1 by l1 into root over T2. T1 by T2 means T1, directly substitute. T2 means 3T1 into D2 by D1 means 3D1 by D1. All gets cancelled. Then 9 by root 3 is equal to 3 root 3. Then n2 equal to n by 3 root 3. N by 3 root 3 means fourth option is correct.